Hi, welcome to Bobby Cinema Theater. I'm Bobby Cinema, Lincoln, BC. Today's March 27th and my 48th week of my webcast, live at Bobby Cinema. Release the new movies and DVDs that's out this week, where I make my final grade on the movie out this week. Go onto my website where you can read the plot and watch the movie trailer. The first movie out this week in theaters is Monsters vs. Aliens, starring Reese Witherspoon and Seth Rogen, directed by Conrad Vernon and Rob Letterman, and produced by Lisa Stewart, and it's by Paramount Pictures. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. Reese Witherspoon and Seth Rogen make an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to them. I grade this movie a B-. The next movie out this week is The Haunting of Connecticut, starring Virginia Madsen, directed by Peter Cornwell, produced by Norm Wyatt, and used by Lionsgate and Golden Circle Films. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie on theaters. Virginia Madsen made an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to her. I grade this movie a B-. The next movie out this week is 12 Rounds, starring John Cena, directed by Renny Harlin, produced by Vince McMahon, produced by 20th Century Fox. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. John Cena is the worst choice actor to be in this movie. If I were you, you should dump him and get a better, and dump the casting director who hired him for this movie. I grade this movie a C-. The next movie out this week is The Education Charlie Banks, starring Jesse Eisenberg, directed by Fred Durst, and produced by Marissa Bolvano, and just by Myriad Pictures. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. Jason Eisenberg made an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to him in this movie. I grade this movie a B. The next movie out this week is The Quantum Solace, starring Daniel Craig, directed by Mark Foster, produced by Barbara Broccoli, just by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and Columbia Pictures. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie on DVD. The sequel James Bond flick of Casino Royale picked up where it left off at Quantum Solace was remarkable. Daniel Craig did an amazing job as James Bond. This movie had an excellent plot and great action and great actor like Daniel Craig to hit this movie out of the park. My hat's off to him. I grade this movie A-. The next movie out this week is The Tales of the Black Rider, starring Gerard Butler, directed by Mike Smith and Daniel Parker, produced by Zack Snyder, and produced by Warner Brothers and Real FX Creative Studios. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie on DVD. Gerard Butler made an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to him. Rate this movie a B-. The next movie out this week is Bolt, starring John Travolta and Miley Cyrus, directed by Chris Williams and Brian Howard, produced by Clark Spencer, and used by Walt Disney Pictures. I took this film. I recommend people watching this movie on DVD. John Travolta and Miley Cyrus made an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to them. Rate this movie a B-. That's all the time we have today. Come back next week. We're going to use the new movie out this week and on DVD. Don't forget to log into my website where look at my new trailers, play my movie trivia, and my puzzle. This is BC. See you next week. Now get out.